Hey you guys, it's Tanya. What's going on? I'm doing this video today to the people, to my subscribers who are newly natural. Meaning that you just recently did a big chop and it's kind of like, okay, what now? This video is kind of give you natural hair milestones. Okay? So I kind of want to warn you what's going to happen with your natural hair. I did a video like this probably about a year ago, but I know I have lots of videos, and though I suggest that you watch all my videos, that way you're not asking me the same questions I've answered before, I know that may not be realistic for everybody. So here we go. Important natural hair milestones. Okay, so let's say you do the big chop and you have no hair. Well, that's easy. You just spray your hair every night with water, put on a plastic cap to keep the hair hydrated, and go to bed. That's all you gotta do. The main goal when you're a big chop natural is to keep your hair hydrated. This is the best time to get in the good routines. Put a little bit of oil on your scalp, massage it in, spray some water, go to bed. Obviously with a shower cap or some kind of protectant to keep that moisture in. Okay? So what's going to be happening at this time is that your hair is going to start growing. Your hair is going to grow, if you're the average person, a ½ inch every month. Okay? Some people this will be slower. It may just be a ¼ inch. Some people it may be faster. One of my friends, Marcia, her hair grows probably an inch a month. No lot. So it just depends on what your growth pattern is. Okay? Now as your hair grows, I'm just going to warn you some things you're going to be freaked out about. So I just need you to know, because no one told me. The first thing is, if you wrapped your hair for, like, let's say you're relaxed like I was for 10 years and you've been wrapping your hair religiously every day for 10 years. Well, what I noted was that for the first 6 months, because I was wrapping against the grain over here, this hair was being wrapped correctly. It was being wrapped the way my hair grew out. This side wasn't because I wrapped it up. This hair was totally confused when I quit wrapping it. So it didn't even know how to grow. It took honestly about 6 months for this hair to start growing down instead of growing up. Okay? Now that makes a big difference because here's the thing. This hair is confused. So for the first 6 months, this hair didn't even have a curl pattern. It just grew out my hair straight. It was the weirdest thing. And about the 6-month mark, I started noticing a little bend to the hair. And then about the 1-year mark, I could actually see hair that had a wave pattern, whereas the hair on the ends was still straight and frizzy and confused. So these are some things you gotta be aware of. You won't actually see your natural hair pattern probably until 6 months roughly into the natural hair process. And that's if you're not applying heat to it. If you're applying heat because you're transitioning and you're trying to, you know, blend the natural hair to the relaxed hair, boo-boo, you're going to have even more problems because you're going to have heat damage and confused hair because you're still going to be wrapping it. So you just extended that period where your hair has to figure out what it wants to do by who knows how long if you're still wrapping it. So what else? So that's the first part, is that your hair is going to take about 6 months after you do the big chop to start growing out of your scalp correctly in its true curl formation. Also, when you first do the big chop, your hair is going to come out really hard. It really is. Like, you're going to be feeling your hair and you're going to be like, why does it feel so hard? It just does that. And it takes about 6 months for that hair to start growing in, where when you touch it, it's like, ah, it's nice and soft and it feels so good. It takes about 6 months. Okay, so as you're going through all this stuff and you're trying to figure out how you're going to wear your hair to work every day to look professional, you're going to start experiencing some other things. At the 6-month mark, depending on your hair texture and hair patterns, you're going to start getting tangled hair. So before, where you can get up in the morning and kind of do a kinky curly wash and go, now not so much because your hair started getting into tangles. So this is when you want to start using the conditioner to pre-detangle your hair before you wash it. And you're going to have to start changing your routine. Now you're going to probably start having to grab a little bit of the hair and kind of put it in, binding it in like little bands, and then putting on your shower cap. That way the hair's not getting tangled when you sleep, because you can't wrap it anymore and you can't pineapple it because it's too short. So instead of like trying to pull it all back, since it's too short to do that, start grabbing sections of hair, like maybe quads, and putting a band around it, like a clip or one of those goodies bands, and just that way it keeps the hair in the same position while you sleep, so that it's not moving around and getting tangled when you wake up in the morning. And like I said, the 6-month mark is when you're going to start noticing the hair is actually growing down or up or following the cowlick. So we go through that, and then we go to our year mark. Year mark is another milestone. At the year mark, you finally have a decent amount of hair length, so you probably have about 6 inches of hair, and you can actually start seeing the growth pattern. At this point, you might want to cut out the part that grew crazy, or leave it. I left it, and then I just started like trimming it off myself every month after that, like just a little bit every month, where it wasn't, because since the hair is curly and natural, it's not that obvious if you cut a little chunk of hair out. But not everybody feels comfortable doing that. But you're going to notice then at the year mark, you can actually see your true curl pattern. At this point, you also should have been practicing, and I'm sorry, I'm going to go backwards. At the 3-month mark, you want to start playing with your hair, doing 2-strand twists, doing braids, doing flat twists, doing coils. And you want to keep those routines up so you can learn how to do them. That way, when you get to the year mark, you know how to do all that stuff, and it's easy and you're quick. So you doing a 2-strand twist won't take 3 hours. It may just take you like an hour because you're so used to doing it by then. So that's about it. Like I said, I just kind of want to give you a year. Like I'm at the 2.5 year mark right now. So my regimen is totally different, and I don't want to make this video very, very long. So I just want to give you like from 0 to a year what to expect. But that's about it. And you guys, if some of you guys out there are natural and you've been natural for a long time, and I forgot something that you noticed when you were transitioning, or when you were after you did the big chop, put it down here so everybody else can read it and learn from you. Cool? That should be, because again, we're all in this together, and we're here to help each other. Because the worst thing to do is to cut off all your hair and then realize it's not working the way you thought it would, and you don't know what to do about it. So if I can help anyone get past that, I definitely want to. And again, there's some people out there who may have other experiences they would like to share, so please do so below. That's it, you guys. Take care. Bye.